welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa. I have another unboxing today. It's relatively small, so this should go hopefully fairly quickly. I'll try not to ramble and be as concise as possible. First things first, this one is from Etsy, so let's start with that one. I bought from this reseller previously, and I really liked her product, and so I decided to order more. So I bought, and this reseller is, her name is Art by Hannah K on Etsy. I will put the link below in the description. And she does these really wonderful monthly insert vellum sheets. So let me shrink down here. And let me sit down here. Let me come down like this. So this is going to be very zoomed in. And I'm going to undo this if I can without having to cut the string. Hold on. Okay. I spared you guys with me struggling to get this knot untied because it was a doozy. I don't have my nails, so it took a little bit longer than I thought. I just didn't think you guys wanted to see that on camera, so I finally have the string undid. I'm gonna go ahead and lift up this washi tape, and I destroyed the washi tape a little bit. This is beautifully packaged. I love how she does her wrappings. Great care. And you know, as people in our journaling, we like to keep our washi tapes, so trying to preserve everything. And these are, like I said, just vellum monthly oh, that bag's destroyed. They're just, oops, oh boys, bag's destroyed. And then she puts in a nice little personalized note thanking me for the purchase, and oh, I get some more freebies. So really nice of her to do that. Again, I'll show you the link to her website so that you can see it. And it's Arts by Hannah K on Etsy. Really good reseller. Really like her a lot. And her vellum sheets kind of help bullet journaling and my documenting for my work notes a lot easier. Let me show you what one of hers looks like. I actually started it in my A6 that I put in here for my EDC, and I'll just show you what April looks like, or March looked like, so that you can kind of see what the vellum sheet looks like. It's really, really, really pretty. And so I've got it in this A6, but I'm going to put it in another workbook A6, and I'm going to do it the same for the A5 that I have for my other work journal, since I have two different work journals. So that was the first unboxing. So that one's a very quick one. And then drum roll, please. I've got another opening for box number 2. This arrived very quickly. I actually ordered this, I think, on Saturday, and today is Monday. So they shipped with a quickness on this. Oops. Package. I got it from a store that I haven't bought from since I want to say late last year, which is Drawn Googles out of Houston. I think they're out of Houston. Yep, Houston, Texas. So they sent me a new reflective sticker. I think that is way cool. And I'll take my receipt out, but this is going to round out my TWSBI collection, and I think I'm pretty much done collecting TWSBI pens unless they come out with something so fabulous that I just feel like I need to have it. But for now, I'm thinking I am done buying TWSBI since I've got enough to fill a case with. I've got one more slot in the dedicated slot. Sorry about that. I was having a coughing attack. I've got one more slot left in my dedicated pouch. I've moved some of my fountain pens out of my 40 case into this, and these are nothing but TWSBIs. This is a Galen leather 10 slot, so I decided to put all my rose gold TWSBIs on the left and my silver or chrome clipped ones on the right. As you can see, I have one slot left for silver, And I have one slot left for rose gold, and that will now get taken over by this beauty. I decided to go ahead and get one more mini from TWSBI, which I don't have a lot of. I only have one other mini, and so I decided to get another mini in rose gold, and that is what this is, literature. Let me zoom in and get my camera a little bit more straight here. It's a little bit crooked there. So, did that, and let me just straighten that out a little bit. Sorry about the angle. This tells you about how to take apart the TWSBI, which makes it such a wonderful fountain pen. And this is it. This is my latest and greatest TWSBI. I decided to go ahead and buy the white and rose gold version 2, because there's a version 1, I guess, and this is the V2. This is the one that will be coming out, hitting everybody's retail store probably next month if they don't have it yet. Like Goulet doesn't have this in stock yet, but Drama Googles did have it in stock, so I went ahead and ordered it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah, I've got to take off the end tape here. Hold on just a second, because it blends in so well to the case, you can't really see it. This end piece, and now I can open up the case, and I absolutely actually kind of like that about their presentation, but it's fantastic. Take off the little holders, and this is my new baby. And unlike my other TWSBI mini, which I will pull out of my case, oops, this one is in a fine point nib, and this one I decided to get in a stub. So I like my stubs. I like my cursive italic kind of stub nibs. So put that in there. And also just keep in mind with TWSBI, always somewhere in their packaging is silicone grease and a wrench, which is usually underneath. Oops. And there it is. So definitely do not throw out your TWSBIs without grabbing those things underneath, or make sure you keep your cases, because you'll know that that's where the wrench and the silicone grease is if you happen to need it for the future date and time. And I keep all of my box cases just in case I decide to resell any of my TWSBIs. I will always have probably the original, sorry about that, the original case. So I like to always keep my packaging for that very reason. And this one is going to get inked up, and I've got part number 2. Yeah, I know, I bought more ink, but this one, it is a shimmer and sheening ink. So somebody wrote in the comments from me doing my samples that I like shimmer and sheening inks, and yeah, I do like them. I think they add a little bit of character to your writing. It's better than a flat, boring ink, although regular plain inks are pretty. As far as the overall color, I think a shimmer or sheening ink adds a little bit extra to your writing that I actually kind of enjoy, especially when I'm getting a metallic covered pen like a rose gold like this one. Like I said, I got this one in the stub nib. Absolutely, oops, come on, focus, there we go. 1.1 stub, which I find is like the perfect stub for my kind of writing. And I'm going to go ahead, and this is a first for me. I never have bought Monochra. I never bought in their ink before. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, and it's inspired by Mexico. This ink color, Cardonia, is a red, it's a red ink with gold sheening properties, and I thought it was fitting for this pen, and I absolutely love the color, which is why I decided to go ahead and get it. I've got, after those 25 shades from Christmas, none of them were red with gold properties, and there you can see some of the sheen and shine that this is going to probably give me. I don't normally like to put sheening and shimmering inks in my brand new pens, but I think for this one, I think it'll be okay. And I think this one actually comes with a pen rest, which I thought was also a nice touch for this ink. So there's that one. Oh, it does. This is way cool because I've never seen a manufacturer for an ink company give you like a dip pen holder and rest, albeit very hard to get out, but I thought that this was a very kind of cool thing. And since I never have ordered from this company before, let me just do it this way finally. And they give you a little card here of some of their colors. So that's good. I can actually tape that into my journal and use that for future reference. But that is, and I might even keep the ink, but I love the idea that you get a pen rest and an ink holder like so. So if anybody's trying to buy this, Van Ness pens, it was sold out. Drum Ghouls had it. I don't know if anybody else, I didn't check any other places. Goulet, except for Goulet, they don't even carry it. So it's like a nice little presentation like that for your desktop, which is fantastic. So that's what that looks like unfilled up. Now I'm going to take a pause here, rinse this nib out, and get this inked up. Okay. Hold on. I just did a quick rinse. This is a piston filler. It's not a vacuum fill like my other TWSBI Mini. So it has been flushed a little bit with some flushing solution, pen flush solution. And now I'm just going to try to capture some of the sheening properties of this ink. I'm gonna just kind of distribute it through the bottle. I like the fact that I get a holder with this, and do a really quick piston fill. All right. Ooh, that is some really intense sheening on white. I'm hoping that it comes off of my white enamel of my pen. So let me just kind of grab this. But it's really, really pretty. But you cannot take apart this pen like you could others. Hold on just a second. I'm just wiping this off with some pen solution, and luckily it's coming right off the white enamel because it's a little bit disturbing, but that gold property is really, really pretty in this ink. But I just need to get my ink off of my grip so that I don't grab a whole bunch of that onto my finger, because as much as I like ink, I don't want to always wear the ink. All right. So it looks like that has been very well primed. And I still got ink from my paper towel onto my fingers. But let me just see if I can kind of, it's nice and, fuchsia oriented. Let me put this cap on because you definitely need to post this just to feel like you've got a, and I forget with TWSBIs, these will screw on at the back of them. And so let's just do a quick writing sample. Let me just zoom out here a little bit. I was cleaning up my inks for the month of April. I finally have kind of ran out of the inks that I had from my March-April ink up. And I kind of moved one of my inks from one pen to another and kind of retired some of mine. I had way too many pens inked up. So this will be my 5th one for the month of April for the remaining part. So this is the TWSBI. Oh my gosh, so nice. Let me zoom in so you can see this. Rose. Ooh, we got a little bit of a burp. What's gonna happen? So I hit, let's try that a little bit further now. TWSBI. Oh, it's burping like crazy. Come on, settle down. Because if this is gonna be the writing experience with this ink, I might be changing this out. TWSBI. Rose Gold. This is the V2. And my ink is a new one for me. And the color is, oops, sorry, Cardona. And it is a sheening and shimmering ink for sure. So we'll see how well behaved it is. It didn't, I think I had a couple of belches in there just because I recently inked it and I did not do a complete fill on here. But it does write really, really nicely, as most TWSBIs do. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the shimmer or sheen of this right yet. Oh yeah, I can see it if I tilt it the right way. You will definitely get the gold flakes of it. It has, let me see if you can see it, and even though it's the ones that I made a mistake on, it's actually really, really pretty ink. And I got this from Drama Googles. There we go. GRMGOOLE''S out of Houston, Texas. But this, once you kind of get past the initial belching in the chamber, you're going to find that this is a really nice writing pen. It's very smooth. This ink is absolutely really, really nice ink. I might have some inks like this, but like it actually looks goldish and then it goes red. So it's like it's really, really appropriate for this rose gold, I think. It feels great in hand. I have no problem with it with the size. You definitely need to, I feel, post this. I think even with smaller hands, you're gonna find that it's needed. And the threads are right here on the back for this. So you've got rounded kind of finials, not a true cigar shape. So this is really nice, but very smooth writer. And yeah, I'm really liking it. My first impressions of this is I'm happy with the purchase. Red finial on the top always indicates a special edition from TWSBI, so it's not your normal run-of-the-mill like an Eco pen. It's pretty lightweight and it's very pocketable. So this is definitely those pocket size kind of pens. So if you like pocket pens, this is definitely one to consider. All right, so that's all I have for this initial impression. I hope that you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If you're a first-time subscriber, really thank you. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back and showing the love. All right, I appreciate it. Take care.